Hey you guys, I hope that you're doing well. If this video found you, there's definitely something here for you. It's not by coincidence. So the energy that I've been picking up on is somebody who is really diving into these deep corners of, like, I almost seen like an ocean, and I see you diving into like a sea of emotions, like a part of you that has been very like your water, your sea, like, it's kind of like what I'm picking up. And I think spirit is trying to tell me you are a very emotional, wise person, and there's so much depth to you. That's the word that I was looking for. There's a lot of depth to you, more than what meets the eye, more than what meets the surface. You're not a surface level person. And I think that you are working on healing these wounds that you have gotten over time, over your childhood years, over your teenage years, over your adult years, from certain relationship situations that you really had to pull yourself out of. But this wounding could have even happened and taken place during like these times that you've dealt with certain people that were operating in toxic ways, just family dynamics that may have been dysfunctional. But I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who is actually diving into these deep corners, and it's almost like it's like four bases almost is like kind of what I was getting. Maybe somebody who plays baseball, maybe you like baseball, maybe something with baseball resonates for a part of you, a small part of you that have watched this video. But it's like these bases that you're touching each time you go around and look at them and sit with them for a little bit, like these feelings, these emotions that you're tapping back into from this trauma that you experienced. It's like you're reallowing yourself to feel what it is that you need to like extract the wisdom that you needed to during that time. And maybe you weren't able to look at something in the way that you're able to look at it now because during that time you were in like a survival mode. Like there's just been so much happening in your life where it's like you haven't had the chance to sit and really look at, what it is that you could have extracted from the situation, or really like how serious the situation may have been, how much it really has affected you, and how much it may still be affecting you. I feel like you are going and touching these emotions and like holding them close to you and being like, okay, like you were strong, like you were right, like you shouldn't have had to go through that. And you're like letting that inner child, letting that inner adult, like, because look, we can heal a childhood trauma, but that's never to say that, nobody's ever going to cause trauma in your life again. We want to believe that, you wouldn't have to go through that again. But it's almost like each time you keep your heart open and you want to open it up to somebody new, you're going to have to, understand that you're sacrificing possibly getting hurt again, because some people, it's like you just don't know until later on. Not to say that, don't be closed off. Don't have your guards up extra high during this time unless you feel like you really need to take that time for you, which is also important. Especially if you're exiting situations that have been draining and hectic, it's definitely important to take time to focus on you. So when somebody does come in the picture, you're not so closed off. You're not as fragile, and you're ready to be like, okay, I think my heart can take being open again right now, and possibly allow somebody back in. But I do think that whoever I'm talking to, you're finally able to like sit and reflect. Like things have came to a point for you where some things may still be like fast paced a little bit, and like there's a lot of action you're taking during this time. But I think that you've been able to really look at these things and address them emotionally and mentally. Excuse me. Confirmation burp. I don't know, hiccup. I feel like you're definitely working on speaking more and putting your thoughts and opinions out there, because how you feel matters too. And maybe in the past you've downplayed like your voice and downplayed your emotions for these people around you who didn't value you. And you know, unfortunately, that's their loss, but it's your lesson if you look at it that way as well. So I think that you are doing that during this time, and you're allowing yourself the freedom to know, like, you did what you had to do to move away from these situations. And I don't want you to feel bad for, like, leaving certain people out. And, like, maybe a part of you, I feel like I'm picking up on somebody who's like, I still feel bad for these people. Like, you're starting to almost feel bad because it's like you lost out on something good, and it's like you're not going to get that back. Like, you're not going to get the same me that you once had around you, and that's a loss. Like, I feel like somebody definitely took advantage of you or didn't value you or undervalued you. Like, they're going to see that if they don't already. They'll see it someday. But all you can do is take accountability for how you move away from situations that really are life draining and soul sucking and just detrimental to your well-being, you know? Because at the end of the day, like, it's so difficult to sometimes push along and move forward in life when it's like you surround yourself with people that, like, are dragging you down. It's like life is already made out to be, like, pretty full with obstacles as it is, you know, that, you know, it's not as easy as people make it out to be sometimes. And then it's like you have people around you that don't support you or uplift you and motivate you. It's like it's only going to bring you down. How are you supposed to get closer to your goals and your dreams and, like, those aspirations, the kind of love that you really desire, if you stay in the places that, you know, were making you feel like you're never going to reach that, or they unmotivate you to the point where you feel like you just don't even have that passion to move towards those things anymore. So it's so important. And I don't know why I keep touching my hair. I feel like connecting to spirit, to source, to God during this time is really important. Getting grounded, being in meditation, doing things that make you feel like recentered and balanced. And oh, the light went out. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm done. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. There you go. But I do think that the divine messages, the downloads that you're getting during this time, really pay attention to them, okay? Because the distractions, the in and out, the cutting in and out with people, and that's kind of what I'm getting to. Like, there may be inconsistent people in your life during this time. Just the extra noise and the distractions, like, maybe really focus on cutting them out during this time if need be, and surround yourself around people who are more willing to meet you where you are emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like, really just protect your energy during this time and keep a sacred place for yourself, like, whether it's to pray, to meditate. If you have a little space somewhere, like, just make it something for you. I feel like that's important for somebody. Maybe you know, doing this will help you to better connect and to better tap in and just all the things. But I really think that this message is for somebody who has been overcoming a lot of inner challenges, inner fears, anxieties, and worries, and you are moving in a direction that feels fully authentic and aligned for you and your journey, and it's for your highest good. So anybody that is not in agreement with it, oh well, you know what you got to do is best for you. And if you're always living for everybody else, like, and doing what makes other people happy, like, you're never going to do what makes you happy. So, I mean, it's nice to do things for people and, like, show up for others too. Like, I feel like that's something myself personally makes me happy. So maybe you're that way a little bit, or that's a quality trait that you have as well, which is a beautiful thing. Everybody should be that way. But be very selective with your energy and who you continue to give it to, because it can drain your light. It can make you feel small, and we ain't small over here. If you clicked on this, you're big. Like, you're a big one. You are, and you're gonna make it out here, and you're going to manifest the life that you desire and deserve. It's already here for you. If you clicked on this video, the life that you desire and want is literally already here. It's already in this timeline. It's already on this plane for you, this physical plane. It's just you are on you're meeting it. It's like it's gonna meet you. Okay, so as long as you really allow yourself to flow into that energy and, you know, surrender to the process while taking these small actions, these steps that you need to not only protect your peace, but to also move in this direction. You know, the universe, God's will meet you, our creator will meet you here, but you gotta do some of the walking too. So many blessings, love and light to you. Catch some good energy. All right, my loves, see you next time. Bye.